Peace Reflections. I am back out here again in nature, reflecting and meditating. And today I want to do this video on distractions and how to keep your your frequency high, how to stay on a high frequency when you are surrounded in situations and low vibrational people that can lower your vibration. And how do we stay on the frequency, you know, to be at peace within ourselves and things around us? Okay, we all know that everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything is sound, thought, and vibration. So we have to know that there's an imbalance in the world today. There's an imbalance. I'm honestly kind of shy. I'm genuinely shy, so I'm gonna try my best to, get this message out to those who will hear and, listen to the message. So everything is sound, thought, and vibration, and our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts create our reality, and one of the first Hermetic principles, 7 Hermetic principles, is everything is mentalism. So we have to understand that when you think positive, good thoughts, that is a high vibration that will manifest. That will manifest in your life. When you speak negativity, that is going to manifest in your reality. So we have to have a balance of things. We are living in an unnatural environment here in Babylon. And as I spoke in my previous video about our root chakra represents in our lower self, our survival instinct. And wherever you are residing at now in Babylon, we have these instincts of fear and worry and greed and to money, all these unnatural things. But when we're living in our natural environment, we are vibrating at a higher frequency to live pure and to be in harmony and in tune with nature. So there's a balance between the natural and the unnatural world. So what is natural is what was here before man started coming and creating things by destroying the earth and creating something unnatural. For example, the universe did not make a McDonald's. The universe did not create banks. The universe did not create all these different kinds of clothing and brands. The universe did not create cars. We understand that those elements come from the earth, but someone with their thought, well, we can take what is pure and natural and turn it into something that is harmful and that will lower the vibrations of humanity. And it's a deep thing to actually think about. So someone thought of McDonald's. Someone thought of McDonald's. Trees and what is natural was thought of by something natural because the universe is an all natural thing. And we as supreme beings that are actually pure in heart, we created the trees through thought because we knew that with trees, we need the trees for oxygen to breathe here on the earthly realm, and we need the trees to eat from the earth. So everything is thought. So there is a thought in everything. So to stay on the frequency is to keep your thoughts positive. I know that living in Babylon, there are many distractions to make you think and feel certain ways, but we have to keep in mind there's natural and then there's unnatural. And the sad part about it is that we are living in an unnatural environment here in Babylon. And it is frustrating because you want to be positive and you want to think positive things and you want to do the right thing, but it seems like Babylon is always manipulating everything. You try and then this happens and that happens. Yeah, that sometimes happens, but you have to keep in mind that you have to be all knowing of what you know will be good for you. You have to keep you have to keep things in perspective, and you have to have faith. So keep your thoughts positive. Think good thoughts. Good thoughts are going to arise. They're going to manifest. The most powerful force in the universe is thought. It is one of the first seven Hermetic principles. Is thought. Yes, we are living in a matrix, a simulation, a game, hell, whatever it is you want to call it. We are living in that, but just know that it's unnatural. It's not real. It's not real. That this Babylon was created by a lower entity with bad thoughts. Everything that is negative and pure, this entity thought of it. This entity thought of it. And there's a deeper meaning to everything with the food. Just how there's a deeper meaning to the sun, there's a deeper meaning to the negative forces as well. So keep in balance and knowing that, hey, I know that I am my soul, and I know that my soul's purpose was to come here to experience a natural life, to understand, nature, the trees, to experience life in the human flesh as my soul. But as I've been born into this system, as I've come through this tunnel, this realm, it's like you ended up in some fuckery, you know? But look at you now. You've come through so many obstacles in your lifetime, and you actually made it here to this point to where you're watching this video, where you are living, where you are breathing, where you are expanding your mind and you are expanding your consciousness daily, on a daily basis. And you can't just say, well, I'm just going to think a good thought and it manifests. That's it. No, you have to constantly keep manifesting. This is an ongoing process, just like how you're breathing and your body is working daily to keep you going. This is an ongoing process, And is there are other dimensions, there are other star systems, based upon astrology and with what our bodies can really do. And once we start letting go of what is unnatural, day by day, we can start tapping into these different dimensions. This is where, the saying, know thyself, come in place. They call these the temples because this is where the kingdom of God lies, is within the mind. You are God. You are God coming here to experience this. You are a micro God. You are a micro God in the universe, which is you, is another part of you. When God said, let's create man in our image, they're talking about the universe. It's a deep meaning. It's a deep understanding of life, but it's as simple as love. Like, it's not hard, but it is hard at the same time. But do the daily processes of expanding your mind and letting go, because if we didn't have to deal with the struggles of Babylon, then it'll be much easier because we'll be able to be in tune and in harmony with nature. It's like, you spilled a glass of milk and it's like, well, damn, like I spilled this glass of milk, you just have to clean it up. So when you start realizing that you are responsible for your reality and it's based upon you, you have to take in mind, well, I chose to come here to experience this matrix. I chose to come here to, experience life. I was born into some shit, and I realized that, I've been living wrong. I've been living a lie. So now I'm going to clean up. I'm going to start cleaning up. And It's all in the soul, and there's much more deeper understanding of this way of living, and just the real reality of life. I know it's kind of hard to grasp, but yeah, the universe didn't make McDonald's. Yeah, there's nothing good to come out of McDonald's, because McDonald's is harmful. It's harmful to you. It's like they'll take away what is natural and pure for you, and then they'll give you bull crap to eat, and then they'll make you eat the bull crap instead of eating what is natural and healthy. But being smart and maneuvering in ways that are smart, playing the game smartly, you can start cleaning up day to day, whatever it is, you know, whatever it pertains to your journey. And yes, and remember, everything is thought. Start with your thoughts, beginning to think positivity, positive thoughts, and knowing within your hearts and knowing who you are. So I just wanted to make this quick video on those concepts of life, and I hope that my videos are actually reaching someone or something to where the way I explain it they can understand, and to help them you know reach a better understanding of their consciousness and their reality. So, peace reflections, and I love myself. And remember, everything is thought. The positive thoughts will manifest. The positive thoughts what needs to be created. And remember, nature, what is natural, is what needs to be, or is what we as a humanity needs to focus on. It's like a never ending cycle of life. And when you reach your your consciousness, your God consciousness, then you will be all knowing. And it just starts with being in tune with nature, planting your feet in the grass. When you start detoxing your mind, when you start detoxing your mind, you will begin to receive messages. You will receive good messages, because if you are constantly living in fear and always thinking about money and things that are unnatural, you're going to be receiving everything associated with that thought that is unnatural, your feelings and your emotions. When you're out in tune with nature and you understand that everything is really just an illusion and I'm living in a matrix, you begin to detox your mind and say, well, I'm this tree. This is what's more important, because this is natural. This tree is here to help me. It's not here to harm me. It's not here to cause a distraction. It's here to help me and guide me. I know I use McDonald's as an example a lot, but McDonald's is not here to help you, to guide you. It's not here to help you spiritually. Is it a distraction? It is man-made. It was thought of by a low vibrational entity with many levels of evilness of why McDonald's was even created. So I hope everyone will receive the message, and hopefully everything will make sense to you guys, because it's the truth. It's the truth. So I love my self-reflections. Let's get back in tune with nature. See? This gay is trying to separate us. But I can go around and go right there, into those woods. It's not really woods. Oh shoot. It's not really woods, but it's like a little land area. So